So I wanted to talk about something that really wrestles my jimmies, really gets my goat, and that's ban systems or limited weapon selection in video games. Really, I've only noticed this really annoys me recently since I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 4, and and generally, I earlier today I got kicked for using a shotgun on a hardcore TDM server. I, I just unlocked a shotgun. I want to see if it was worth trying to level up. Apparently not, because apparently people really dislike the shotguns in this game. Which, understandable, but the fact of the matter is, this game has a lot of long-range engagements, and shotguns are their innate downside is that they are very close range, which means you gotta stick to indoors, smaller buildings, unless you're playing a more Quake style or TF2 style game where you can at least do a little bit of chip damage from a distance with a shotgun. And honestly, it just fucks with me to no end. One of the earliest times I've ever seen limiting the types of things in a video game that you are allowed to use, and then Siege. Siege fucking always comes back to Siege with pick ban. People really like pick ban, and it got implemented in rank. I would not be surprised if they implement it in casual somehow. Whatever. Basically, there were these operators that people just straight up hated. They didn't like them, and they didn't want to see them anymore, so they started banning them consistently. One just so happened to be one of the characters that I really like playing, Echo, and that's what kind of turned me off of playing ranked in general, but that's a whole different story. In Team Fortress 2, where the main competitive game mode bans certain weapons from certain classes because they're overpowered and they're not... Because they're overpowered or some shit, and... Like I said, I think that's fucking retarded. I think that if a character, if a weapon, if whatever exists in a game, you should be allowed to use it. No matter what. If it's overpowered, fuck it. It's overpowered. But generally, people who are really good at video games tend to gravitate towards weapons that are a little bit harder to use, you can brag about, like Titanfall 2. The undeniable best weapon in Titanfall 2 is the car SMG, because it has no recoil, it's really good from the hip, really good with Gunrunner and all the movement, pilot tacticals, stuff like, you know, stim and grapple, which are the two best pilot abilities in the game. But ultimately, you see people who are really good at the game gravitate to weapons like the Kraber, like the EPG, like the Volt. And yes, I am biased because I use the Volt primarily. It's just in this game, apparently the USAS or the AA-12, if you're a normie FPS gamer like myself. I understand that, like, that with frag rounds seems kind of overpowered. I've had the honor of getting in-round pickups of the frag round USAS-12. And yeah, it's a little bit much, especially in hardcore, which seems to be like the main preferred mode for Battlefield 4. But ultimately, it deserves to be used. It deserves to exist in the game, no matter how overpowered it is. It's like if you're going to complain about something that exists within a video game, oh, you don't like it because it doesn't fit into what you think the game should be, like, oh, you don't like X or Y existing in your video game, well, get over it, it's a video game. You can take it as professionally as you want. You can impose your own rules if you really wanted to, but honestly, that just shows that you can't fucking adapt, and you need to get over yourself for once in your life. And yes, I do complain. I'm a hypocrite. I despise camping. I despise camping. But recently, I've kind of tried to take another look at it, and I realized that camping is just a core part of the FPS gameplay style. However, other games, it's more, in some games it's more annoying than others. For instance, in Battlefield, if you have some asshole camping up on a ridge with a sniper rifle, well, that sucks. But in TF2, you have a sniper playing. If you have a sniper who is just sitting on battlements, well, that's what you'd expect them to do. They're a sniper. They're gonna be attracted to battlements. They're gonna be attracted to the main entrance on 2 Fort. They're gonna be attracted to the sniper spots. That's where they go. But in Quake, when you camp, you don't camp in Quake. You get fucked if you camp in Quake. So yeah, it's just fuck. I just want to be able to use a damn shotgun without someone whining at me. Oh, you're using a shotgun, 0 skill weapon. I played for a clan, and I'm a kick-ass, so I get to tell you what you should and shouldn't be using, because I know this game better than you. I just killed an AFK guy. I don't give a shit. And I got knifed for it. I deserve that. That's fair. This round. So, in conclusion, fuck pick ban, fuck weapon limitations, fuck banning certain weapons because you don't like them. You think they're overpowered. They may actually be overpowered, who knows? It's just whatever. Just like, grow a pair of balls, adapt, kick the ass of the USAS frag round guy. Go and tell that flog pyro that the only reason he's using the flog is because his team's already stomping you. Go and tell the Echo player that you don't give a shit and you just want to enjoy your shitty hero shooter disguised as a tactical shooter. Anyway, this has been me rambling about just being annoyed. Hopefully y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go take a shit because I really need to.